Good morning. Well, today is the weekend, and we always think this day to be a day of rest. So let's discuss something which has come as a news but can as well be a respite for the overworked household people who work too much, surveys than home. Maybe housewives would be happy. A news has come from South Korea that by the year 2020, every household will be able to have a robot, a servant who looks after all your needs, all your requirements, without all the pain and the drudgery. Imagine a beautiful looking young lady and a handsome young male with the silicone skins and inside 15 motors running who do all your bidding, smile at you, laugh with you, carry out all your commands. It's like Aladdin's lamp come to life. It's a brave new world envisaged by Huxley and to the drudgery of kitchen and the household cleaning and to the loneliness of the singles, because this robot will not only work but would smile with you, shed tears with you, shall have empathy with you, shall emote with you. Wow! Imagine what a relief would be. But would it be a real relief? Artificial intelligence is artificial as long as it's not there. The moment it's there, it's no longer artificial. Now let's come to the other side. If you are too lazy and if you are not capable of doing anything, then is life worth living? I agree that the robots can take over the routine jobs, can also take over the drudgery from your life so that you are capable of doing better things. But do you do better things? Let's have the experience when the video games came. It was assumed that they will keep the kids out of the problems. The result? More the video games, more the lawlessness, because a normal human being would be afraid of killing somebody. But when he plays on the video game and is killing his opponents again and again, looking at all the blood and gory scenes, the child becomes insensate. And crime holds no fear for the child. The robot is there who can smile with you. But can the robot replace the human emotions? Its feeling which you see. You can see the shedding of a tear. But would that tear have the same impact as the tear of a human being? Of a human partner? No. The contrived emotions cannot be the real emotions. South Korean company says that they have already put 640 robots in the household and the people are happy. Yes, they are. And they would be. But the point here is a human point. What shall they do otherwise? If the ladies or the gents, relieved from the drudgery of the household, do something creative, are involved in pursuits that enhance human capability and they develop finer values of life, elevate their standard not of living but of life, then it's a blessing. But in case the result is going to be just merrymaking, which is okay to a limited extent, or to while away time in backbiting and chatting for no purpose, that is going to be in fact an atrophy of the human brain. Now, do we want that? Human capabilities have unlimited power. As a matter of fact, till now we have never utilized our human capabilities. For example, human brain is capable of storing up to 2 billion facts. How many of us have that, utilize that storage capacity? We haven't. We have unlimited endurance power. Do we use it? No. So when the reports come to take the drudgery out, excellent. When the reports come to take our assistant doctors in a remote operation, excellent. When they take out the routine jobs, excellent. But when they tend to replace human beings, then it is something to be concerned about. And unfortunately, when everybody has their boat, most of the human beings will feel redundant. This sense of redundancy is not only crippling, it's killing. People need that they are needed. They need to feel that they are needed. Imagine a guy coming home and being greeted by a robot instead of his smiling wife. Or a wife coming home and being greeted by a robot, howsoever handsome that guy may be, rather than by her husband asking, "Hi, how was the day?" The human wavelength, the vibrations that the human being sends would be missing. Would it compensate for the removal of drudgery? That's a question which you have got to think. Now another point, which is very important, which I alluded to earlier, what are you going to do in the extra time allocated to you? You have few options. A, you can look after your children better. B, you can look after your home better. C, you can enhance your intellectual capabilities. D, you can chat away and watch the idiot box. What is going to be your choice? If it's A, B or C, the first three ones, then maybe I'll welcome this coming revolution. And if the choice is going to be the D, the last one, then I pity the people who use these robots. Now, give you another scene. You have a servant or a maid who comes and works at your place. So, that servant or the maid, you have some human interaction. Here the robot comes, you say you want, the droid is there, you say, "Hey droid, get me a cup of tea." The droid goes, brings a cup of tea to you with a smile. But where is the human warmth? Now look at the other point of view. Another aspect, and that is the employment. So many people are working to create the reports. Then the second question should be maintenance of those reports. But what about the human beings they are replacing? Are we going to replace human beings with machines? Nothing wrong with that if you change some. As I said, drudgery and routine jobs can be relegated. But the utilization of that human experience is equally important. You cannot simply throw the human beings out to garbage. They are not garbage. A machine, when it goes bad, can be recycled. Are we going to convert human beings into recyclable beings? That might be the next step. Artificial intelligence is always preferable, but it has to be at the service of the mankind. Where is the guarantee that these robots shall not become the masters of mankind? This is something to be thought about. The cost of the robot, they say, is going to be about $2,000, a very nominal sum. But that $2,000 will be when they are mass produced. At present, it's going to be about $50,000. Even that would be affordable to many people. Yes. But the point is, A, how do they integrate in the family? B, how do they replace the human beings? C, what do you do with the people whom they are replacing? A, with the people. B, with the time that you are saving. Until and unless there is optimum utilization of your capabilities, your talents, your time, this replacement might well nigh be desirable. The human beings need challenge. Unfortunately, the modern age of convenience foods, convenience living, now convenience household, is detracting from the job of human beings that are facing the challenge. All progress till today has been there because there were challenges. But the modern world is removing those challenges. The age of the Vikings is practically over. In the ancient Greek, the young kids who were not well in Sparta, they were killed so that they were better human beings. I don't want them to be killed. I want them to be cured. I want them to be useful members of society. But are we not creating a society of drones and parasites by bringing in more robots? Think about it. What the future holds for you. Are you going to be really happy, but hardworking? Or do you want to be unhappy and not working? That's a choice human beings have to make. Anyway, the weekend is there for you. Think about it. And then decide, feel happy or feel sad. One way is, oh, brave new world, what a beautiful people are there. The other aspect would be, what man has made of man. Man has turned another man into a machine. Welcome machines, welcome to the new age of human machines. Goodbye.